to Daki world. So today I want us to talk about, or rather I want to tell you how I got myself where I am right now. So let me start with a small story about how the year started. And as at January this year, I honestly was not looking for a job outside the country. I really was looking for a promotion where I was working. So I felt I was ready, and I honestly, I've never felt like leaving the country, my country. Always talking to my friends always wanted to leave, but I would tell them, no, I think I'll stay in Kenya a bit longer. Like if I find a good job in Kenya, like for example, if my previous employer would have promoted me, the money I make in the country to me was okay. So why go out of the country? And that used to be me for the longest time until Jan, Feb, and something happened at work, and I was really frustrated, and I knew it was time to go. So I had to go. I finding a job in Kenya was a bit tricky, so I opened myself to finding a job anywhere in the world, as long as it's a teaching job, of course. So yeah, I started hunting, and I opened all these job sites, and I was applying on almost all of them every day. Like honestly, I think I applied for over 200 jobs. And around December, January, Feb, March, that's when most schools advertise their vacancies. So I knew, or rather I was really hoping someone would consider my CV. So yeah, in March I get an interview offer from a school somewhere in Central Asia. Wait, I am in Kazakhstan. So I get a job offer in Kazakhstan, and I tell my friends I couldn't even say the name of the country back then. So it's like, I got interview. Where in Kazakhstan? And we would laugh about it anyway. It doesn't sound like somewhere someone would want to go live, let alone work for a few years. So and I told my friends I'm gonna go for the interview because why not? I mean, it's a nice opportunity for me to refresh my interviewing skills. It's a nice opportunity for me to see what international schools out there the country ask for in interviews. So yeah, I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna get, I know I won't get it, and even if I get it I'll turn it down, but I go for the interview anyway. And I went for the interview on a Wednesday, and Friday they offered me a job, and I had to sit and think twice. Like, the contract looked very enticing. It was quite a good deal, by the way. And I thought, why would I leave this? I mean, after all, I'm looking for a job. Why would I leave it instead of trying it out and see where it takes me? So that's how I decided I'm gonna leave Kenya and go to Kazakhstan. Good thing is, when you go to I don't know if you've noticed, when you go to any site online and you're entering your country, it's usually Kazakhstan, Kenya, and I told myself it's that close in the order of the alphabet, so it must be a very good place for me to live in. I know, stupid way of consoling myself. But yeah, I decided I was gonna leave by end of March this year, and I started the visa process and blah blah blah. It's a long story about getting a visa, getting the documents ready, and I will tell you, it's not an easy country to go to. It's also not a cheap process to go through if you're coming to work in Kazakhstan. It's not as direct as if you're going to work in Dubai. It's the kind of documentation they want, the kind of story for another day. Let me not go to that. So where did I get this job from? The site I got the job from is called Teach Away. Like I said, back then I was in almost 10 job searching sites. So when I am not here through an agent, I applied directly to the school and I got the job. So there's no agent involved. Two, yeah, I mean, that's it. No agent involved. I applied directly to the school and I got the job directly with the school. Teach Away is a free site. Now let me explain a bit how it works. It's a free job hunting site for teachers. All you need to do is upload your CV. They might need you to upload your cover letter, and then they will need 2 references. I honestly cannot remember if it was from your supervisor, but I had my colleagues who were not the same level fill out my references. So one colleague was my supervisor, but not member of the SLT, and another one I had worked with previously. So I had them both fill my references. It's a bit discreet because Teach Away will send, you will enter the email address of your 2 referees. They will send a reference letter to the referees. They will fill it in, I think, and then they're gonna upload it to the system. So Teach Away keeps everything in there. You don't get to see your references unless your referee is kind enough to share it with you. So I didn't get to see what they wrote about me, honestly. So yeah, and then now from there, all you do is go to Teach Away, log in, and then you will see all the jobs posted on Teach Away. Then all you do is apply, and they take your whole package, send it to that employer. It's super easy because you don't have to keep sending your CV, sending your cover letter. You don't have to keep changing your cover letter. You don't have to keep changing your CV. Well, you could if you want to, but I didn't see the need. So I would just go online for 30 minutes, and all I do is apply to all the jobs I felt I could do. And that's how the school got my CV and reached out to me. So you don't pay for Teach Away. It's a free site for teachers, or rather I didn't pay for it. Its advantage is you don't need to keep sending your email, like sending individual emails. Like, you know, some will give you the address and then you'll have to go type in the address, tailor your CV, your cover letter, change it. No, you don't need to do that with Teach Away. Just once you've everything in there, all you need to do is click apply. And I know we came here as 3 Kenyans, and I know the other 2 Kenyans also came through Teach Away. They got the jobs through Teach Away, so it's quite reliable. I also got another offer much later after I had decided to come here. An employer reached out and they wanted to offer one from Abu Dhabi, still through Teach Away. So what I'm trying to say is it's a justified website, it's authentic, it works. But in my next video I want to share with you some other sites you can actually use, because I had nearly 10 sites when I was hunting, because one might work for me, one might work for you, one might work for someone else. There are even sites you pay for, and there are advantages of paying for those sites as well. So so yeah, that's how I got here. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out and ask. I am more than happy to answer your questions. Yeah, so have yourself a lovely week. Next week I'll be sharing the job sites that you can possibly use for international jobs. So be on the lookout for that one as well. Have a lovely week and God bless.